So hello everyone and welcome back to Air Military Collectibles. So in today's video what we're looking at this item of clothing, and what this is a British Army DPM smock. It's a sniper smock, specifically designed for snipers. These started to be specifically as an issued item, were made from just after the Falklands, I believe, although there was a variant or a trials pattern just prior to the Falklands. But as a general issue item to all snipers in the British Army, after the Falklands right up until the present day, there is a specific British Army smock designed for snipers. It's unusual in the fact that it's got a lot of items that have been adapted for a sniper. So it's got basically padding here in the shoulders or in the chest plate for obviously for dealing with recoil and stuff like that, and for crawling and things like that. It's got two top pockets obviously, but the two bottom pockets have actually been moved more to the side, so they're actually more, if I just lift that arm up a second, they're actually more on the side, and that's for crawling and things like that. It has a beaver's tail. It's got press button studs rather than buttons and things like that you will find on other smocks. It's got these scrim loops, and I'll talk about them in a minute because I had a variant of this when I was in the Defence Forces in Ireland, and I'll show you how we actually came up with the scrim or the camouflage system. On the upper arm there's another pad to help with crawling and things like that and stuff, and it's also on the forearm. But on this sleeve, which is the left hand sleeve, you will see this specific item. Now I have seen some with it on both sides, but it's a hook, and the hook is for taking a sling, for when you're standing either prone or stuff like that. You can actually use the sling to be a bit more stable as a shooting platform. So that's what that hook is there for. I have seen guys, be it from a second smock or whatever, but they'd have them on both sides of their jacket. When you actually look at the back here, here's your beaver's tail, but you have more scrim loops. What we actually did on our ones was we could attach and detach our scrim. So what we did with tiny little carabiners that we got, we would actually, we got a piece of a normal camouflage net, add our scrim to that, and we could attach it here, drape it over your shoulders, attach it here as well, and the bottom part we would swing around and attach it from the sides as well. And then there was, you just tie some scrim on the sleeves. So that was it. Very unusual item. I forgot about them until this one came up and I was allowed to get it pretty much for the collection. It does have knitted cuffs as well. It's a very, very interesting piece. I should just mention that when you're wearing this jacket, it's actually worn a bit of a larger size. It should actually come down to just your mid-thigh. That's the size it should be. Very unusual item for the, you don't see them. I haven't seen them now in a while, but this one came up for my collection, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that please, because it's a very good conditioned item. Normally with snipers, smocks and stuff like that, they get ripped up, especially the elbows, things like that, for the long stalks, long crawling and things like that. So there you go. So I hope you like what we provide here at Air Military Collectibles. Please like, please subscribe, and please tune in for the next video. And as always, if you want to get in contact with the channel, there's an email at the top of the video description, and there will also in later videos be a Amazon wishlist link as well. Thank you very much.